WrestleMania 43 is set to create history as it looks like it's going to be the first WrestleMania to be held outside of North America. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. We've got WrestleMania creating history. In the past, it's only ever been in America or Canada, but WrestleMania 43 is looking to change that. It's leaving North America, but it's not going to the UK. It's not going to a traditional country that is known for wrestling. No, it's going to Saudi Arabia. And we can talk about that in a minute, but before we do, just want to say one last time, rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. Absolutely terrible what happened to him. Murdered in plain daylight while just having to have a debate, while trying to have a debate on a college campus. Just unbelievable what happened. So we made a video on our other channel, Fog Entertainment. If you want to go and check that out, you can. Still in shock, to be honest. Followed Charlie Kirk for almost a decade now, and yeah, just to see this husband and father, I think his children are like 4 and 1.5, something like that, and it's just terrible that he's never going to get to see them again. They're going to grow up without him now, just because they decided to murder him because they didn't like his words, they didn't like his debates, they didn't like his political views and beliefs. So rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. You will be missed. You were, in my opinion, an American hero. And yeah, I think you could argue that Trump wouldn't have won the election without Charlie Kirk. But yeah, rest in peace, Charlie. And we'll now, I guess, talk about WrestleMania, which is pretty big news because it is going to be taking place in Saudi Arabia. So yeah, according to Mike Johnson of PWInsider.com, it's going to be happening. It's going to be happening in Saudi Arabia. So yeah, this is what PW Insider said. Then he says, "Quote: The press release was yanked shortly after it went out, as it was apparently sent out accidentally before it was scheduled to be publicly issued. PWInsider.com can confirm, however, that the story is 100% legitimate, and an announcement is coming very soon, bringing WrestleMania to an international location outside of North America for the first time ever." End of quote. And then we got a Snapchat from the Prime Minister, Turkey, I think it's Turkey al-Shira or something like that, from Saudi Arabia, and he, in the Snapchat, says Saudi 27 equals WrestleMania confirmed. So yeah, there you go. WrestleMania is going to be happening in Saudi Arabia. Also, the Royal Rumble is going to be happening in Saudi Arabia too. How do I feel about this? I mean, I don't really like it, to be fair, honestly. Two of the biggest, well, you've got WrestleMania is undoubtedly the biggest wrestling event of all time. Whether it be, doesn't matter what company, WrestleMania is the top event that's ever happened in wrestling. And the Royal Rumble's up there for second place. Yeah, the Royal Rumble's up there with SummerSlam, Survivor Series. I think it's probably below SummerSlam, to be fair. But Royal Rumble's definitely, if you look at the top 5 wrestling events, Royal Rumble's definitely in the top 5. I mean, it's top 4 when it comes to WWE, and I mean, I can't really think of any other pay-per-view. I mean, Starrcade was pretty big, I guess, but I think the top 4 in WWE have all surpassed that. So yeah, now that they're going to be in Saudi Arabia, I mean, I personally don't like it. I mean, Saudi have had their own shows. They've had Crown Jewel. They've had that other one, the King and Queen of the Ring or whatnot. Now they're getting Saudi Arabia. Now they're getting Royal Rumble, and it's like all these big shows. And meanwhile, you've got traditional wrestling countries, and you're thinking, well, why can't we get a Royal Rumble, or why can't we get a WrestleMania in the UK, or why can't we get one in another big country? I mean, we've seen. We've seen recent events in France and in Germany. I'm not saying they deserve it, but I would rather see the events happen there than happen in Saudi Arabia. But it's not the case. It's happening in Saudi, and I guess we just got to deal with it. We just got to like it. So, yeah, that's it. WrestleMania, Saudi. Will we see some legends come out of retirement? Will we see some people looking for one last big payday? I think that is very plausible. Yeah, guys, just a tough last I've had a tough week or whatnot, but the news over the last like 24 hours really fucking sad. Just to be honest, not really in the mood to be talking about wrestling, but I mean it is what it is. Saudi Arabia, Wrestlemania. I don't care. ESPN charging me $30 a month. The product's shit. It's not worth it. You know, wrestling shit. There's like zero interest in any company right now. It's at an all-time low. I mean, it's never been worse. And yeah, that's it, guys. That is it. Anyway, right. Catch you in the next one. Saudi Arabia, and I'm sure there'll be fallout from this. So we will cover that. And I wouldn't be surprised if they try and get some big names back. Goldberg may have just retired, but you know what? I honestly wouldn't be surprised if Goldberg comes back for this. Why not? I think he showed that he can still reasonably go. Against Gunther, people wrote him off. People said he couldn't do it anymore. He had a good match against Gunther. He lasted almost 15 minutes. And I think he was carrying an injury. So, I mean, maybe he can, do better without that if he heals up. Austin, that time he faced Kevin Owens. I mean, they didn't even know if the match was going to go ahead yet. I'm sure if Austin gets surgery and he's got no nagging issues, maybe come WrestleMania 43, maybe Austin could have one more match, possibly. He says he would never rule it out. He says maybe. So maybe in Saudi Arabia we could get Austin or whatnot. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. All these guys are old and yeah. Anyway, guys, that's it. Till next time, been Fog Wrestling. Peace.